Hi everyone, this is Ashish here and welcome again to Pro-Adept Knowledge Series. Today's topic is how to pass PMP exam. I think that's the top question on everyone's mind about passing the PMP exam. So the very first question when anyone inquires about PMP is, the first thing they ask is how to pass the PMP exam. In fact, that's our last topic when we actually do our lectures, our trainings, but that's the first question on everyone's mind. And I think that's a very critical question. Okay, is it no, can we pass as well? I think that's another topic that I'm going to take. How hard is the PMP exam? But this topic is about how to pass the PMP exam. So what I have done is I have broken down the PMP exam into three broad categories. One is the concepts, the second part is the mental attitude, and the third is the reading comprehension. So before I answer what is, how to pass the PMP exam, I think it's very important to know what is this PMP exam all about. So although we have another video series, a Pro-Adept series about what is the PMP exam all about, I'm going to take a little while to explain what is the PMP exam. So when you are certified PMP professional, it tells you that you have the ability to manage a project effectively. So given any situation, you know what is a good practice that you will apply and therefore take the project to its objective and achieve the objectives, right? So the questions in the PMP exam are generally about what are the situations and how you will, react, or what you will do in a given situation. So the concepts are pretty important, and that's where we lay a lot of importance, and that's typically the most primary thing out of all these three things. That's the most primary thing about all these three things, that concepts. Concepts are the most important thing. And that's where ProThoughts as well. When I do my 4 days of session, that's where I lay a lot of emphasis on the concepts. So that is where we will actually take you to the pond. That's where we will work out. But there are two more important things, besides the concepts, are the mental attitude and reading comprehension. And that I recognize over a period of time interacting with a lot of our student community. And one is a lot of people are taking the exam after a long kind of a gap between sitting for exam. They are like working professionals. Some are like 30 years working in top companies, and then you need to sit for 4 hours at a certain place, reading questions like one line, one big paragraph. So you need to know how you need to have a strong mental kind of a concentration. One is that about ability, the stamina to sit throughout the exam. But the other part is about positive attitude. They test your strength as well, your mental strength as well. So that's the second part. Also, I have realized the third part, which maybe 10% of the population faces, is about the reading comprehension. They do not understand what is the examiner trying to ask in the question, and therefore they might know the concepts, they might be very positive with a positive attitude, but they do not understand what the examiner is really trying to ask. There are 3 or 4 stories going on there, and you do not understand what the examiner is trying to ask, and that typically happens in a reading comprehension. This is somewhere where that people, some 10 or 20% of people lack, typically in this part of the world. English is their second language, and probably they miss out on understanding the question. Okay. So if this is one of the problems, of course we have all the solution for everyone, but these are typically three things that you need to take care of the exam. Concept becomes the most important. Okay. Out of the typical strategy, we have an in-depth strategy about this, but a typical, okay, I give you broad pointers. One of the things I tell everyone, do not overstudy. Going to each and every internet site and reading a lot of things about PMP, okay, I don't think it will help. Okay, you have trusted material, whatever your material is, focus on that, try to pass from that material. Okay, instead of 2 mock tests or 4 mock tests, you go 40 mock tests. I think it's a bad strategy. Doing more may not yield better results. So focus on the given material. Okay, so one strategy is do not overstudy. In fact, in this book, okay, the Rita Mulcahy, okay, that's also what she prefers. That's where we also rely on. Okay, the one of the best global books. Okay, do not overstudy. The second thing, I think it's about the mental attitude. Okay, there are a lot of pointers, but given in this video, I will just talk on a very top one. It is like have a very positive attitude, attack the exam. Okay, don't let the negative thoughts come into your mind that what I will do. Okay, no, suppose I get this question wrong. No, I need to go back and answer this question again. Okay, don't. If the question is do not think about question. Go with this attitude that you will crack the PMP. Okay, attack the exam. Don't let the negative thoughts hurt your brain power. Okay, and the third is we have a exam strategy, a day-by-day strategy on how to crack the exam. We have a 60-day plan. Okay, we use different resources for this. This is one of the books that we use for our PMP exam, and there are a lot of material that we provide at ProThoughts to do that. Okay, if you follow that exam plan, I think we have outstanding results. There are recently in this year itself, on the 6th edition, there are 3 students who have got a above target score in overall and in all the process group. That's a top score in the whole world. Okay, so I think this is the exam strategy. We spend around 1 hour actually on that. I kind of summarized in 5 minutes. Hope it was useful to you. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up for us and share your comments. I think they are pretty helpful. And stay tuned for more Pro-Adept knowledge series. Thank you so much. See you in the next.